Former President Trump is back in court today for day 2 of his civil fraud trial in New York City. The state attorney general is accusing Trump of defrauding lenders and inflating his financial worth. The former president will be listening to testimony from an accountant who says Trump's company didn't always follow the rules. Senior investigative reporter Aaron Katersky is outside that courthouse with more. Aaron, the judge started by clarifying comments he made in closing remarks yesterday about the statute of limitations in this case. Explain to us the confusion there and what the judge is coming out with now.
There's a cutoff in this case. The Attorney General cannot allege any cause of action against the Trump organization or former President Trump before 2014. And the Attorney General's office has been trying to link some of the documents in the case that predate 2014 to causes of action after that. And the judge kind of needled the Attorney General's office, effectively saying you better get on with it and make the necessary connections, otherwise these aren't going to be allowed. Trump, in remarks in the hallway, seemed to take that as the judge agreeing with him and seeming to cut off, a good chunk of the case, which the judge clarified he was not doing. There's a difference between evidence and the dates on evidence and what the Attorney General is actually alleging. And so they're going through a lot of these documents in rather tedious fashion today, Diane.
Now, Trump's longtime accountant is testifying today as the state's first witness. What's the latest on that?
Donald Bender was an accountant at Mazars USA. This is the accounting firm that the Trump organization used for a long time. And at one point he let out a heavy sigh because the testimony does get to be a bit tedious. The Attorney General's office is introducing statements of financial condition, which the judge has already ruled were fraudulent. And that's sort of the core of the case. But the Attorney General's office is sort of building to this idea that these statements of financial condition were put to use in an illegal way by the Trumps to obtain better terms on loans and insurance. But you got to get the foundation in there with the accountant. And so it's paper after paper after paper that's getting into evidence today.
A lot of paper in this case, that I know. Aaron, Trump is expected to be called to testify, but not for a while. He's not required to be in court today at all. Same for yesterday. So why show up?
Well, the former president didn't say why, but he's not required to be here, even though he has said he would rather be in New Hampshire or Iowa or Nevada or South Carolina campaigning. And really, there's nothing to stop him from doing that. But he's opted to come here for the first now 2 days of a civil trial because it seems to be working for him politically. And he repeated some of his remarks, kind of picking up where he left off, in attacking the judge who has already ruled against him and threatened ownership of some of his properties here in New York. Also attacking, once again, the Attorney General of New York, Letitia James, who brought the case, calling her grossly incompetent. He's using this as a platform to get his political message out, and his politics and his legal troubles are often one and the same.
All right, our senior investigative reporter, Aaron Katersky. Thanks, Aaron.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.